Hello out there, welcome to this tutorial on statistics. In this video, we'll be looking at combined mean, variance, and standard deviation. So we look at this. Given two sets of data A and B, with A having the number of observations as N1, mean as X1 bar, and standard variation as sigma 1. While that of B are respectively N2, X2 bar, and sigma 2. Then the combined mean, that is X12 bar, will be equal to N1 X1 bar plus N2 X2 bar over N1 plus N2. This will give us the combined mean. And for the combined standard deviation, we have it as sigma 1, 2, which is going to be square root of N1 into sigma 1 squared plus D1 squared plus N2 sigma 2 squared plus D2 squared over N1 plus N2, where D1 is X1 bar minus X12 bar, that is the combined mean, and D2 is X2 bar minus X12 bar. And the variance, we already know, variance is square of the standard deviation, which is as good as having it as N1 into sigma 1 squared plus D1 squared plus N2 into sigma 2 squared plus D2 squared over N1 plus N2. By application, if we are able to solve this, we just need to bring what is inside the bracket and we have the variance. We'll be looking at also if we have another set C with number of observations as N3, mean as X3 bar, and standard deviation as sigma 3. We can now find the combined mean as just attach plus N3 X3 bar to this, then over N1 plus N2, then plus N3. That will give you the combined mean. Even if we have it up to 4, it will still be a continuous process. We can have it up to 5 and so on. The same thing for standard deviation. For standard deviation, we will now have it as plus N3 into sigma 3 squared plus D3 squared, where our D3 will still be X3 bar minus X123 bar. That is the combined mean of the three sets of data, and the same thing will be applicable to the variance. So that is that for the explanation of combined mean, variance, and standard deviation. So we go ahead now to solve a problem. In this problem, a group consists of 40 boys and 60 girls. The mean weight and standard deviation of the boys are respectively 65 kilograms and 5, while that of the girls are respectively 55 kilograms and 6. Calculate the combined A, mean, B, standard deviation, C, variance of the data. In solution, we start with collecting the available data. Our N1, that is for the boys, we have it at 40. The X1 bar, that is the mean for the boy, will give us 65, and the standard deviation for the boys is 5. Then we go for the girls. The N2 for the girls is 60, and the X2 bar, that's the mean for the girls, is 55, and the standard deviation is 6. So we have to find, starting from A, we find the combined mean, which is X12 bar By formula, we have n1 x1 bar. So n1 x1 bar, that's going to give us 40 into 65 plus n2, that's plus 60 into 55 over 40 plus 60. 40 times 65 gives 2,600, and 60 times 55 gives 3,300 over 100. 2,600 plus 3,300 gives 5,900 over 100. Dividing this, we have the combined mean to be 59 kilograms. So we are done with the combined mean. So we then go to B, which is the combined standard deviation. So we recall the formula, that is sigma 1 2 is square root of n1 sigma 1 squared plus d1 squared plus n2 sigma 2 squared plus d2 squared over n1 plus n2. So we have to first calculate d1 and d2. For d1, we have it as the x1 bar minus x12 bar. X1 bar is 65 and x2 bar is 59, so we have it as 6. Then for d2, we have a x2 bar, which is 55, minus x1 bar, that's going to give us a 59, which gives negative 4. Now to find sigma 1 2, which is the combined standard deviation, we substitute n1 and other parameters into this formula, so that we now have it as square root of 40 into sigma 1 squared, that is 5 squared, then plus d1 squared, that is plus 6 squared, then plus 60 into sigma 2 squared, that is 6 squared, plus d2 squared, that's negative 4 squared, then over 40 plus 60. If we input the numerator here into our calculator, we are going to have the result as square root of 5,560 over 100, and the square root of this from the calculator gives 7.4565. Then we can now go ahead to find the combined variance, that is the square of the combined standard deviation, which is just as good as bringing what we have inside the square root here. We now have it at 5,560 over 100, which gives 55.6 as the combined variance of these two sets of data. This is the end of solution to this particular problem, and that is the highest we can take in this tutorial. If you have any problem, please post it on the comment section of this video on our YouTube channel. Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Owning Up Resources. Until I come your way again, thank you and goodbye.